Welcome to Auto123.com. We are at the Belle Isle Detroit Grand Prix, and today we take you behind the scenes of the IndyCar series. After several years of confrontation, the Champ Car Series and the IndyCar Series have finally united. The Indy Racing League has become the sanctioning body of the sole professional open-wheel series in America. For many years, the two series have gone head-to-head for drivers, teams, fans, sponsors, and TV ratings, generally losing on all counts, especially in light of the growing popularity of NASCAR. Today, the best open-wheel drivers compete in the same series against each other. Danica Patrick, Helio Castroneves, Tony Kanaan, Marco Andretti, Johnston Wilson, Graham Rahal. We met with team owner Eric Bachelard, whose team switched from the Champ Car to the IndyCar Series this season.
I would say two things. One, on the sports side, the appeal of it makes the series extremely competitive. We have 26, 27 cars, at each race, and the series is as competitive as it can be. Now, regarding the fans, I think that there is no confusion within the fans anymore. This is the IndyCar series, and it's not about what is Champ Car, what is IRL. Okay, we have one series, it's open racing, and that is the IndyCar series.
The IndyCar series is basically a one-make series. All competitors drive a Dallara chassis powered by a Honda V8 engine and shod on Firestone slick tires. The pit stops are crucial in IndyCar racing. The teams practice almost every day to ensure that not a single second is lost in the pits. Let's now take a closer look to the IndyCar. Start off with a carbon monocoque made of carbon fiber. This is extremely strong, and this is also called the safety cell where the driver sits. The suspension bits made of steel, the air duct that brings air to the brake rotors, and here on the side pods, which hides all the electronic bits, the data acquisition, and the telemetry system. This is the rear section of the car with the engine bolted to the monocoque, the exhaust pipes going here to the bell housing, and the transmission of the car. On top of it we can see the dampers and the coil springs, the suspension parts, and the brakes. The IRL uses steel brakes on the road courses, but they go on carbon brakes when they run on the ovals. At the rear end of the car we can find this piece. This is called an attenuator because an IndyCar has been designed to run primarily on ovals, and in case of an impact this crushable section collapses and protects the driver from injuries. The engine is the heart of the IndyCar. Eric Berkman, president of Honda Performance Development, told us more about the IndyCar engine.
The V-angle, it's an 8-cylinder 90-degree V, the 3.5 liter displacement, a single injector, runs on 100% fuel grade ethanol, and puts out over 600 horsepower. We won't be so specific there. The engine revs are limited to 10,300 RPM. Most people think that the transfer of technology is the key benefit from the racing endeavor, motorsports endeavor, to the production cars. we like to look at it a little differently. The DNA of our company is based on racing, yes, and there is some technology transfer, but more importantly, we're preparing people to work in an environment where quick decisions and correct decisions under great pressure are made. And to do this well requires discipline and learning, and nothing is like racing.
To get the driver's point of view, we asked Canadian driver Alex Tagliani to outline the differences between a champ car and an IndyCar.
Well, I would say that the first thing that comes to me is the car seems to be like a little bit heavier in the back. You know, the power band and the power overall of the engine, you know, is a little bit less, but it has quite a bit of torque. So when you gear the car properly to the track, I mean, it has so much torque that you see how important it is to have like a settled back and have a good power down, and you know, like a little bit less downforce overall as well. So it's very difficult to kind of like contain the weight of the back of the car plus having like, you know, a little bit less downforce. But it makes it for a very big challenge as a driver to make up for all these things, especially on a street course like Detroit.
The future of the IndyCar series looks brighter than ever before. The new set of technical rules, due to appear after 2010, will produce a better show while keeping the cost as low as possible. Monocoque built-in carbon fiber